YouTube, man, what's going on? Y'all know who it is, boy, play-by-play, man. 2 undisclosed. Y'all see the title of the video. Title of the video is what happened to the two bisexual men having to sit down. This is a small little story time. Finna let y'all know what's up, what happened. Because I know some of y'all probably curious on why we haven't made that video. So I'm finna tell y'all why we haven't made that video. This is no shade. This is none of it. This is just real talk. You feel me? Shout out to Chris for doing the first video. You feel me? My roommate at the time, what was that? 3 months ago, my roommate. So I'm basically finna let y'all know why we haven't done a part 2. Y'all surpassed them likes, of course. I asked y'all what? Or I asked Chris, I said, how many likes we need to do a part 2? Chris said 500. Y'all got the video to 500 likes. But this is what y'all don't know. Things that be going on behind the camera. It's no beef or nothing with Chris. But it's just, it's a situation that occurred behind the camera that made me feel uncomfortable and just had me feeling some kind of way. Me and Chris talked, this was a couple months ago, we talked about it, and I wanted to make this video and let y'all know that we weren't gonna do the bisexual men having to sit down part 2, just because what happened behind the camera. So now y'all know I'm on here letting y'all know what happened, so I'm not leaving y'all in the blind. But y'all know how I rock. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with y'all. And, yeah. So basically, y'all, moral of the story is, like I said, me and Chris won't be doing the two bisexual men having to sit down. I'll have to pick somebody else down the line. It's no problem with Chris. It's just how I was feeling. It didn't seem like he really cared about what was going on behind the scenes. He ain't really... let me go ahead and tell y'all so y'all can, you know what I'm saying, understand this better. Basically, Chris had a friend, and he brought his friend over. You know, his friend was going through some things at the time. You know, y'all know me. Y'all know me. I've been couch hopping before. I sleep on the couch myself. I slept on the couch when I first got there before Chris even moved in. I was even nervous to sleep on the couch because I'm not knowing Chris going to be one of them dudes to be like, oh, we got somebody sleeping in here that's not supposed to be in here. You know what I'm saying? So he brought his company over. So his company, he was looking out for his company, helping his company get on his feet so he can get his own place and things like that, right? But what he don't understand is a situation that happened to where Chris had left. He did something. He was at work or something. Man, he had allowed his friend to come in. But the funny thing is, by his friend, this is why I tell y'all about this quote-unquote NSFW content. You don't know who be watching you. You don't know. So I say all that to say this, man. While bro was at work, Chris' friend, was basically, bro, he knocked on my door. At first, he knocked on my door to smoke. Come on. YouTube, so y'all know Z came in. But back to the story time, man. So when bro was at work, Chris was at work or whatever, his friend was in the living room. At first he wanted to smoke. So we smoked, right? We smoking or whatever, you know. I go back to my room, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. So mind you, while I'm doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just in my room editing and stuff like that. He knocks on my door again. And when he knocked on my door again for the second time, I open the door. I'm like, what up? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what up? Like, what you want? So I get out the room, y'all. I get out the room. Tell me how this ninja gonna ask me. Like, he was just making it awkward. And I already semi knew what he was on. Cause it had me, you just know when the vibe ain't right. Y'all know when the vibe ain't right. Y'all know what I'm saying. So I walk out my room. And he looking at me like, yeah, he said something like, you want to have some fun or something like that. Mind you, I'm not that tall, y'all. I'm 5, what am I? I'm 5'8", 5'9". Not trying to be funny, y'all, but this ninja was like probably 6 foot, 6'1", something like that. So in my head, I'm thinking he trying to play with me. First thing in my head, I'm thinking he on some, he think I'm sweet or something. You see what I'm saying? So basically, this ninja had the nerve to ask me. He was basically trying to give me some noggin, y'all. And then the funny thing is, I told bro at that same moment, I'm like, nah, we ain't doing that. But then it didn't ring off in my head that maybe this ninja might know me from Twitter. So fast forward a little bit, same day, Chris come back. Chris come back from going to work. You know what I'm saying? From whatever he was doing, he come in there. And mind you, Chris was also saying that he was on the way back to the crib. Mind you, Chris ain't get back to the crib till about 3 hours later. So it was just awkward in the crib until Brett came back. And mind you, it's even awkward even when Chris came in the crib. Because this ninja know what he asked me. He know he asked me something sus and crazy. Well, I ain't gonna say it's sus, but it's crazy because this your homie. Chris homie asking to slob on my knob. Like, that's off to me because I don't roll like that. I don't do the behind the back ish. So this is where me and Chris started bumping heads at because I had let him know the first time. I had let him know the first time. No. When he came back, we started smoking and all that, right? The first day I didn't say nothing because I didn't know how to approach Chris. But then the second day where it was just me and Chris, and whenever I got a chance to pull him to the side, I pulled him to the side and I let him know what was going on. I let him know what's going on, y'all. He could tell you for himself. I told him what it was. I told him what type of weird energy was going on from the jump. As soon as I got a chance to tell him, pull him to the side and tell him what's going on, I told him. So mind y'all. Then what happened after that? I told him what was going on, right? And then a small occasion happened after that, right? So what happened? So I'm in the crib, mind you, his homie or whatever, Chris friend or whatever, he coming in the room. Well, not in the room, but he in the spot or whatever, right? He knock on, I think he text me. Mind you, because I told Chris what it was, and I told him I wasn't comfortable with it, and I didn't like how his company was trying to come on to me. You know what I'm saying? So, and this was what Chris was on, and I didn't respect it. And I told him that Chris was basically telling me, don't say nothing to him, let me address him. So I let him do it. I let him address him how he was going to address him. But mind y'all, then the second situation happened to where his homie, he was buying ganja from me. He was buying tree from me. His homie ended up hitting my phone one day. I asked him, did I want to smoke or did I want a Rello or something? He asked if I needed anything from the store. So when he got back to the crib, as soon as he got in, I was waiting for him to come in. I walk out of my room. I'm like, bro, what you on? I'm like, bro, you giving me iffy vibes, bro. I'm like, bro, what you on? Because the first day, you know what you did that was sneaky and I wasn't rocking with it then. I'm like, bro, what you on? And at that point, the second time where I addressed it, I'm already rubbed because the first time I let Chris know what was going on with his homie. Then the second time, you hit my phone talking about do I want something from the store? So this is how my perspective is. This is how I'm looking at it. You know I'm not with that sneaky deaky shit, but then you're going to ask me if I want anything from the store. Respectfully, I'm a grown-ass man. If I need to get something from the store, I'll go walk my ass to the store. You see what I'm saying? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. So that happened. So I'm talking to him, and then Chris homie or whatever, he's saying like, oh, bro, it ain't like that. And he was trying to say I was tripping. But I was like, you can't say I'm tripping because the first day I met you, you was trying to slob on some wood. You know what I'm saying? And then bro was like, oh, bro, I understand. So I'll say all that to say this. And Chris was also telling me to don't say nothing. And I was telling Chris in the text message, I'm like, bro, I already gave you your chance to check him and you ain't check him. Because why is he hitting my phone talking about do I need anything from the store? So me and Chris started bumping heads for a little bit. Not on no like, you know what I'm saying? Not on no detrimental stuff, but it's like he wasn't seeing where I'm coming from. I wasn't seeing where he coming from, respectfully. Because this is how I look at it. If I give you a situation to handle the first time, you say you're going to handle it and you don't handle it, the second time I'm going to handle it. You see what I'm saying? Chris was trying to have me like wait under him for him. I don't know. Chris was trying to handle his situation, but it's like, I'm not finna, respectfully, I'm not finna let no man, no grown up, anybody talk for me. So the fact that I respected him when he said, let me handle it the first time, even though I wanted to say something then the first time, I said, you know what? You got it. You're right. That's your company. You check it. But when he hit me up asking did I want anything from the store, y'all, that ticked me off. So I had to speak my mind. I didn't care what Chris was talking about, respectfully. So this is where, I say all that to say this. This is where us not filming is boiling down to. It's because I told Chris I'm feeling uncomfortable. And it's like, when I was talking to him face to face, I don't know if he was in a sense nonchalant in my opinion, or he made it seem like he made it seem like I was reaching, like I'm just talking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just bringing up something to talk about. But it's like, no, Ninja, this quote unquote friend you got is sneaky as hell. And just imagine if I was a sneaky person, me and bro could have did whoop whoop behind bro back and he wouldn't even know. But I'm not the type, that's not my character, y'all. So I just felt like Chris was playing with my character. So I'm just be real, y'all. That's why we didn't do the part 2. Because in my opinion, I told you about somebody that's your friend or you might like them or whatever, but you putting that past me and our friendship. When I'm telling you this ninja, something ain't right with this ninja. You see what I'm saying? So that's what happened. I'm not going to say me and Chris fell out, but I had backed away from that because it's just like, I'm telling you that your homie weird. Your homie on some sneaky shit. And you still, in a sense, hanging with him. And then mind y'all, bro, I blocked this man number. I think, I don't even got the text in my phone. Bro, that was what? July 31st. That was July 31st. When him and Chris was still kicking or whatever. Tell me how y'all, like 2 months ago or a month ago, something like that, I don't remember the time. Tell me how this man hit me up one day like, yo, like I'm talking about Chris homie. So I'm like, what up? I'm thinking usually, like I said, when he on my phone, he wants some ganja, he wants some weed. Tell me how this nigga, y'all, hit me up and tell me up talking about that he got his own crib. Y'all know what I did? I blocked that nigga because you playing with me. What the fuck they got to do with me? I don't give a damn you got your own crib. But this is how I look at it, y'all. He waited a little bit to get away from Chris. Then bro was like, bet, I'm gonna try again when I got my own crib, because maybe he don't want to do that because I ain't have my own spot. That's just how I'm looking at it. Because why would you hit me up again if I just blanked on you 2 times telling you, bro, I don't fuck with that shit, and we not doing that. But then you gonna try again. He literally hit me up. Y'all talking about somebody got my own crib. Like I'm supposed to be like, okay, bet, come pick me up. But you know, respect for the type of man I am, I didn't hit Chris up again and be like, bruh, see, here you go, show him proof and shit. I just blocked Chris homie for I just blocked him. But it's just the fact, the reason why me and Chris haven't filmed again is because behind the camera, I told him some shit that really was bothering me. And he just didn't seem like he really gave a fuck about it. Or he made it, he didn't, or he was just real nonchalant, like I told y'all. Like, it didn't seem like he didn't believe me, I don't know. Maybe he was blinded because bro was 6 foot, whatever. I don't know, bro. So some of y'all let lust get to y'all head, but I don't know. Some of y'all and in my opinion, that's what I think it was. I think he let lust get to him to where he like, oh, I'm not going to believe my roommate. I'm going to believe this ninja. And like I said, even after I checked him or whatever, checked his homie, respectfully, he still was hanging with the nigga. So I just look at it like, what I told you must not mean nothing. I can't make you not hang with nobody. I ain't finna force you not to hang with somebody if you want to hang with them. But it just made me look at, like it made me look at the character different. Like, y'all see what I'm saying? Like, it just made me like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. So I'm just telling y'all why it won't be a part 2 of Bisexual Men doing a sit down. Respectfully, I have to find somebody else down the line and, you see what I'm saying? But I don't do sneaky, deaky, freaky shit. I don't do that, y'all. Especially if I got somebody, this my homie, this my friend. I don't play that. I don't play that. And that second time I told bruh, when I told bruh, it was just me, when it was me and him, and I walked out the room, Lord knows I was ready to whoop that nigga ass. Lord knows. I asked that nigga, as soon as I went out, I said, bruh, is you trying me, bruh? I swear, word for it. I said, is you trying me, bruh? I said, why the fuck is you asking me to take me to the store? Like, he tried to say I was tripping. I'm like, nigga, you can't say I'm tripping when the first time I met you, you trying to slob on something. But I don't know. Like I said, Chris was blinded because he wasn't listening to nothing that I'm telling him. He had to be blinded. Like, I'm telling you what's going on. But, like, y'all like, comment, subscribe, comment down below what y'all think about this video. I'm just being real with y'all. That's the reason why y'all surpassed the 500 likes. So I don't want y'all to think, oh, Play don't keep his word. Play. It's just I didn't talk about the situation because a lot was going on at the time. But yeah, y'all, it was just there was a lot of sneaky shit going on behind the camera. And behind the camera, I didn't fuck with what was going on. So I just looked at it like, why would we do another video? Respectfully, real deal. Why would we do another video? And it's like, I told you something that's not, in a sense, personal, and you just brushed it off your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody really could have got hurt about that. Like, like low key, I was waiting for his homie to keep being on some, yeah, I'm trying with something, because it was going to go down. But like I said, I told him that. He ain't seem like it didn't really affect him. It didn't matter. And when we had a talk, he said, "Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. I appreciate you for letting me know." And then, you know what I'm saying? But then when I let him know the second situation, in a sense, it's just like he made it seem like the vibe was just like, bro, I'm tired of hearing about this shit. Like, and it's just like, I'm telling you what it is. You want to keep hanging with this weird nigga that's going to do this with your friends behind your back, you go head on. But I don't rock like that. And I don't even want niggas around me, bitches around me that rock like that neither. But y'all comment down below what y'all think about this story time. I'm just letting y'all know why it won't be a bisexual man sit down part 2. Just letting y'all know. But y'all comment down below what y'all think about this video. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I could care less with how somebody feel. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. So see y'all in the next video. Follow me on Instagram, playboyplay2_. If you made it to the end of the video, comment down below your perspective and what you think about this topic I just told y'all. What y'all think about this story time? I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.